Hey, hello there. I'm back streaming again. So today I'm going to be doing some world building for my TTRPG. I didn't mean to put that up. I meant to put that up so I can see the chat. So I'm going to be doing a Star Trek Adventures game Friday. This is a continuing streaming again. And I just realised you probably can hear my thing, so I'm going to sort out errors. The chat. So I'm going to be doing a Star Trek adventure. Anyway, there we are. Now I've muted my stream, not my stream, or my stream that I'm streaming, because I happened to turn it on to check it was working, and I realised I forgot to mute it, and I better sort out my mic. As this is my first time back, this is going to be a while. So, the setup for today is my players have just been beamed off a planet. They don't know who by. They didn't know who was here. They were a couple of what you would call it. They were just exploring, trying to find a place to set up a colony, and they don't know what it is. They're free players. They got no idea what it is. They think they've either landed in either a prison or a detention cell or a loading bay. They're not sure where. I didn't give them much information yesterday, last Friday, because I wanted to leave a bit of suspense. So I am using Dungeonfog today, so I'm going to create a map here, and hopefully anybody wants to give advice here, please do so. I'm open for suggestions. Sorry for me looking away there. I'm just quickly setting up my iPad, just because I wanted to check something out. There we are. Okay, so it's only a small shuttle. Let's start. What do I want the floor to look like? I will probably change this later, but I can do that in a moment. I think I've got a 20 by 20 square. The sizes of squares don't really matter quite at the moment, but the usual D&D amount is 5 feet per square, so I'm going to use that as a rough guide. Let's just try to get a base down to start with. I was just tempted to do something different and do a circle ship, almost Millennium Falcon-ish, but that's not. That's a pain in the neck sometimes to do rooms in that. For once, I want to make my life easier. Tell you what, I'm thinking almost van-like. I know van-like's not quite a spaceship, but a small compartment at the front where you've got the driver, or in this case pilot, and then at the back we've got a big section where we're going to probably have some storage facilities for this. So I will need somewhere where I can hide, not hide them, but put my players. So, and I've got to remember how suddenly to put that down, get rid of that bit there, because I've suddenly thought, oh, probably by doing that. Yeah, simple as that. Okay, so, by the way, welcome to anybody in chat. Thank you for lurking if you're lurking. If you want to get involved as well, by all means, ask me questions, put suggestions in there, because suggestions are good. So I am on YouTube and start and on Twitch. Here, so actually that's a bit thin. So what we want is at least one space for sitting, another space for sitting, some against for seating, and a bit on another bit in the side for computers. So that's. I might put bits on this in a minute. I'm using this as my inspiration for my session, so we can work. I can work this out as I go. There's something odd about there. Oh, that's why. I haven't made it even enough spaces. Okay. So we make it that because I want to try to do it a bit more square than usual. Just to make my life easier. And then we put in that on the front, which probably doesn't help. Okay, so this is going to be the cockpit. It's got to be, as I said, it's a sort of almost shuttle, but they've got to have living quarters as well and storage facilities. So there we are. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Whenever I want to do that, I never do that. When I might do a little bit going across there. This is the basic just layout for the minute. I'll join them up and put doors and stuff in a minute. So, if I don't miss you, if I miss you in chat and you've said something, please say it again if it don't seem like I've got you. So, what makes sense is either somewhere. I'm going to put them somewhere at the back there. Okay. Tell you what, I'm going to change the floor on that just so I know it's different. For the minute, I'm going to make it black. And I can always change the floor to something I like for each section. There's got to be an easy way. I know there's an easier way to do it than that, but for the minute, that's why I was going to go circles. It also doesn't help if I do it online. So left click, shift, and you can just adjust it like that if you're ever using Dungeonfog. This is a free app, a free thing, but you can only have 3 maps. I do a pay version, which I get a little bit more there. Now, I was thinking of a little bit of a plan. Was this? It's not just put them in a prison. I'm thinking about putting them in a prison, so that is actually a holodeck. So there we can have an adventure. Them trying to work out why they're on a thinking they're on a ship, which they are, but actually they're on a ship on the holodeck with inside a ship. So that's where I'm thinking at the moment. So actually, I said I'll put black there for it looks terrible. I can't. So let's do something that either looks Star Trek-y or just sci-fi-y, because this is an alien species they probably have not met yet. So then let's. Shall we go it that way? 90 degrees. Okay. No. Let's do 50. So. Do you know, that's my humming song I always go to is the Muppets bit. Could I actually go for that as a colour? Okay. I don't want to spend too long on the colouring of the floors at the moment. I might use that just as finishing it off. So, to better get a better scale, I want to go down. Let's go back to 100%, and then it gives it a bit more size. And I'm not sure if I'm happy with that floor. If anybody has any ideas, please give me a shout. Actually, what if I make that bigger? Ish. Okay, as I said, I don't want to do too much of an issue, so let's get this starting point done. We want a door, we've got a sci-fi option. So Dungeonfog is very good for world building maps, especially like if it's like a combat scene where you want to know exactly where you want to, or somewhere where you want to explore. It's good for D&D. Well, it's actually brilliant for D&D maps, but it's also very good for sci-fi if you want to. Okay, they haven't got lots of Star Trek assets, but that's because it's a they haven't got the licensing for that. So, but they do have good enough versions to that you can have like sci-fi doors and such like that you can do that. So you're probably going to have. I'm going to put a person in there, or not a person, a token that represents a person. And why am I doing that? I should. Okay. Oh, I've got some of there. There we are. We've got Growl. Oh, that square's bigger than I thought. So, Growl is one of the characters in the game. He is half Sinti, half Cation, which is oh, that's why it's not scaled. Which are two Star Trek cat-like species. He's a bit of a soldier, and his dad was a bounty hunter, which is something that's going to come back and and he was a bounty hunter as well, come back and bite him on the arse, which is why they're there. So I might debate whether to make that bigger, but let's start with that. I might even debate making it smaller. So got to make it look like what I said. Looks, could be a prison, could be a thing. I might do individual. Loading bay. So I want to make it look like both. I might do individual cells for them. Let's get something to make it look like. Let's do. No, let's do make it look like a loading bay or something like that, or a spare room first. I might want to go back to that symbolisation. When I go through this, sometimes these things inspire me, and don't want to get too distracted yet. But that Toy Maker one also makes me go, "Oh, what's that going to be? What can I do with that?" So I want something. Yeah, sci-fi, transportation, sci-fi. Oh, there we are. Let's go into sci-fi there. Crane, no. Yes, okay. Those could always be used for something like that. No, why would you have weapons in somewhere where you held prisoners or bounties? Field barrel. Inactive robot. Okay, I'm just going to put this back up to 100% just so I can 100% scale, so we can get. I can have that. Yeah, it is probably too big. It was 70% before. Okay. A mimic container. That would be interesting. What if the mimic container was a member of the the changelings of the Dominion. This is a, even though they have to grow, we could make a little bit of a disguise, false thing. We got a member. Oh, actually, unfortunately, he's not in that session. I was thinking a member of the Dominion. But we could use these guys to. He's not in the session, so we could use these ones that they're trying to find out. Find out who these people are. So, I don't know if we got a. Actually, I don't know if we got an asset using a wall here. So let's just see. Well, actually, do we have a cell? No. Prison. Let's try that. Oh, hang on. Yes, it's a prisoner section. Shells. They're in a ship, so they can use a hatch to escape that way. Maybe can we? Can we use a hatch that they could jump in, maybe jump down to escape? I'll probably have to go back to the sci-fi section for that. What's that one? Mattress. Ooh. Tell you what, can we get a little bit of a mattress for them to sleep on? Get inspiration in the most random of places. So, we wanted to sell, so let's see if I can find a wall. Wall screen flat, so that could actually work. One thing I want to change, I got stuff so they're above walls. In this case I don't want them above walls because I want to put it there and it hides behind the outer wall of the outer wall of the ship. So we've got to get a gate or something on that. I did give them a description of what this is, so they have to possibly see. I might turn that around actually. Let's get matey down there. I'm probably going to get rid of this robot, but let's see. So that's if I go rotation, it's 180 now, so let's get this to 90. Oh, meant to take grow. Let's get that to 90 degrees. So now in. I'm thinking whether to put a window on the side of this. No, normally if it's a loading bay you don't need a window. There's no point in putting one, but I might just want to have one in it just so they can see it's outer space and they are still travelling into outer space. They should know that because they got beamed up, but just to make sure they're not being beamed to another planet or somewhere else on the planet, more like. So there we are. So we've got to get some sort of door over there. That's not your normal because so it's a door, but it's because check that it is a door, but we don't. We just need them to like be able to see past it. So, oh, what am I doing there? That's not what I meant to do. So, actually, what if I put it as a gate? Do we have a gate in this? No. Door. No. Might be just the typical doors in the past. Okay. No cows or fishermen. Might have to go fishermen in a minute, but it might sound weird, but they may have stuff that looks good. Anyway, I'm not going to get myself pinned up on the door quite yet. We wanted a window, so let's go to sci-fi. Okay, actually, what if I go back and just type window and see what the window options are? These don't. Oh, actually, what I could put a thing. I could put those bars there as a as the prison doors. To be honest, if I actually put a proper wall there, players won't be able to actually get through. So that's the problem I didn't want to have, is having to deal with a separate room. Okay, let's get these out there, just getting them away now. So, okay, where? No, I'm having a deep think, so, I know that's worrying, but, let's just move these. We want to give them a challenge to try to break out, break out, but we also want to give the impression that they're secure in somewhere. But we would doubly want to do that because the person expects them to try to escape, and they want to give them that feeling as well that they didn't just randomly escape too easily. Or maybe I do want to give them the thought that this was too easy for them to escape. So, got to do that. So, no, I've done like that before. So, just do an undo rather than Uno. I haven't played that for years. I used to first played that up at my aunt's up in Weston-super-Mare. You could probably guess what part of the country I am roughly if I'm saying it up from Weston-super-Mare. So when I do this, I've got to make sure the characters, I can give them vision, but I want to make sure they get the vision out of the to be honest, all I'm probably going to do with that actually is just turn the lights on, turn off the fog of war, because when you do this you can put a fog of war so they can't see what you don't want them to see, so they only can see what they get into. So in this case I might just lighten up the rooms. Okay, shall we make it 3 rooms? 3 rooms? It already is 3 rooms. There's 3 of them. Would you want to make it that it's not just one extra person? And there goes my Discord. Sorry about that. So, I'm just doing this. I'm going to just quickly look over that. So, Ooh. Actually, it's one of my ex-players, in the nicest way. It wasn't work got in the way, so it was a lovely man. He actually does he's in 2 episodes of Jewels Across the Stars, which is something I have on YouTube where me and another lovely gent called Olympus do a Star Trek versus Star Wars conversation ranking sort of thing, where we decide on the best thing in a subject. So I think Arwen was in one of the ones where it was top 5 droids or artificial life forms. He's not in this one, but we recently done one on top 5 planets, which actually should be out to tomorrow. So look forward to that. Okay, so I need to get the doors on this. So and yeah. Oh, yeah, that's good actually. So the reason I'm doing something I'm playing in it, it gets it done. Oh, sorry, getting something I'm running right. It gives it running, sets a purpose, a good purpose for it, and it's Star Trek Adventures. And my channel's called Trek Wars and Fantasy. So why not? Have it like that? So how are they going to skip with them? They can usually probably come up with something themselves. That's not too much of an issue. I do want to give them, though, visions that they can actually see each other from a thing. Now the question is, do I want to give them, let them have the stuff they got? So I might put something just outside here for them to get, or I could have a droid walk in or something like that, or an artificial life form set as a droid or like a hologram sort of thing. So do I want so actually what I might do is put doors here instead of what's there. So what I want to do is turn that around, which is okay. I'm going to get this wrong. Yeah, so that shouldn't hit that door. Yeah. Oh, I've just realised one thing. I'm doing open doors. I don't want to give them too many ideas that these doors are already open. Silly me. Rookie mistake. Okay, big message. Okay, yes. Actually, I might leave them like that just because that makes it look, gives them a bit of a view. So that's that. Done it. So if we're going to do some sort of shit to make them maybe look like they've rescued themselves. So where is the entrance into this ship if it's landed? So let's get back to scale to fit. Okay. If anybody's got any ideas, things to put in there, in that room there, please tell me. Or any ideas. I will do something later. So this shuttle also needs somewhere where they're going to keep all their booty, this bounty hunter maybe, all their supplies and stocks. And they've got to live somewhere. Okay. Let's get back to there. So we need a door in there. Yes, I do jump back and forth quite regularly from thoughts. Normally I don't say all these things out loud, but because I'm streaming, I am trying to talk a little bit more, and I'm saying all my thoughts like that outside. So now that's the bigger side of doors. Now I've had problems in this if I've put them over 2 squares. I think I've got around it, but what if can I get? Does that just look odd? No, I'm going to have that there. I'm going to maybe have some sort of hollow, transporter there. There's an idea. There's an idea. So they can end up trying to transport somewhere. So, what do we want? We want, let's set up this here. I was going to do bedrooms and stuff, but that's not necessarily the first thing I want to do. And I'm going to change this because I'm looking down. And you've got my chest instead of me. I don't really think that made much difference, to be honest. I tried to make it different. Okay, but it didn't make a difference. So, let's go sci-fi. Yeah, and where's the sci-fi? I said I was going to have a look at some of these sections to try to get some inspiration. Is this a good enough captain's chair or bounty hunter's chair? I don't know. Oh, it's on that angle anyway. I might put that in there and then have a couple of mini chairs on there, but maybe you can have, like the La Serena in Picard, have a couple of holograms, or at least one hologram doing that. So, yeah, basic chairs I have. Okay. I don't know what use the power cord is there, but I'm just thinking, chuck that in there for someone to escape. I'm just seeing these bits and going, stuff that can make. I saw some hibernation chambers there. What if I put in the room here, one of the storage rooms, hibernation chamber for potential places to keep them? I reckon, yeah, we could have put their names there and hopefully freak them out a little bit. It's like they know our names. Critter container, I like the look of that. We'll have 2 of those. Open. And we could, yeah, could have the names in the, so that could be the location for them. Up against the diagonal wall, I don't know if that works perfectly. Oh, Ben not using his mouse properly, even though I only did get in there for it was my best subject. I should have done a lot better. Oh, actually that could work even if it's slightly different angles. Have a couple of things so they can go either side. Okay. Okay. So, cryogenic chambers. Yep, that looks good to me. There we are. Some eggs. I've put those in a couple of games before, and it's like just for aesthetics. And most people either ran from him or shot them because they're worried that what they are. So I'm going to just put that in there. What would be interesting though if they stop talking about that egg there, and then suddenly somebody goes, don't worry about those eggs, completely harmless over the tannoy. A, that's probably going to worry them a little bit more, and B, they know they're being watched. So having these has intrigued me. What if we put those in? Shall we put those in the cells? I don't know. I was thinking of have somebody there already attached to them, but I've done that relatively recently for them. So okay, that's side. Okay. Should make them a little bit smaller, probably. Cool. So one of the reasons I like to screen this is just to hopefully give other people a bit of inspiration for this. And I just realised something. One downside, if you do things that are above the walls, anything that's not above the walls automatically goes under it. So I've got to remember where that feature is. Range, above wall, regular. There, that's better. And how have I got that for that range? Oh no, it's a room, that's why it can't be done. Okay, there. Above walls, regular. Did I do it? Was this one here? No. So let's get back to this. Oh yeah, I have done it right. Sorry, I need to put it down. That darkness on the mat's not very helpful. So okay, cool. So can I adjust that? Keep looking back, and it's like the chin almost seems to be going off the map. So let's get back to the front there. While I'm going through this, I might find a few things to let them try to escape. They said about it, possibly trapdoor. Yeah, let's do that. Puts into the barrels of the ships. So, torpedo. Ooh, what if this person is selling that to somebody? There we are. Okay, workshop. Not sure what's on there yet, but as in what the stuff actually is, rather than a couple of bits of paper. And I think in the sci-fi world, even somebody uses paper. Well, no, looks like there might be pads there. So in this, we said maybe they were after these people. They could. I've already said there is to them there's some Jemadar and of water around hidden on the planet. Okay, these people are unlike the normal Dominion troops, completely innocent and reasonably nice people. And hello, I just realised I've got somebody in chat. Hello, Olympus. Unfortunately, I've only just realised you're come up, so didn't mean to put that. I don't know why it's not showing me on my thing, but it's not for some peculiar yeah, hopefully find it. So I realise it's on my screen, it's too small to see, so I'm going to pop into another one and hopefully see you. So let's move that. Oh, do you know, I did that bit about xenomorphs earlier. Yeah, the xenomorphs do get people worried on that, so okay, I'm very delayed. So yeah, so let's get on to this. I'm going to just quickly, if you're not in chat, quickly give you a beam. Thank you for dropping in, Olympus. It's really nice of you, even if you're not there. So there we are. Yeah, anybody who is in, give Olympus a look up on YouTube and Twitch. Very good. So there we are. Where was I? So we were gonna go and do that. So where were we? You know, that's completely off track. I wasn't prepared for that and to make the bugger up, but there. So let's get to the ship. I need the front of the ship. Okay. We want something to steer with. Actually, transporter as well. Okay. I've probably used these too much, but I like them to give a little bit of insight to the I don't know why it makes it to me adds to the feel, maybe. I'm probably completely wrong in that, but okay. We need a bedroom for this person. Okay, this is probably going to be another storage room. I need to make that a little bit bigger. Okay, if that goes there, it's probably going to be a little bit wrong because of the door, so let's which of these are going to be a bedroom? I don't know why he's got such a long wide corridor, but it has on this, so let's have a spare bedroom. This could be a bedroom. This could be assorted rooms that we are doing for all of them. So, do you know, I saw a hollow earlier. What if we put a hollow there for looking at? Sorry, 2 seconds. I'm just quickly doing something else, as you could probably think, which is very distracting, I know. Okay, let's do that. So, yeah, we need. I'm going to just go through these and go find things that I find interesting or helpful for these. I wanted to go. Oh, never seen that. This is a newish one. Hang on, this is me. Better Days. Yeah, some stuff that are not relevant at all. So, yeah. Cave. I can't see anything cave-like. What if they got something that they're moving valuable stuff to somebody? That's not necessarily a good place, but what about that? Okay, 9270. We want it. What? Thinking of having them have an archway in this, but what? So half of this is going to be holographic, in my opinion. I'm not sure. I might have some of these as the real life stuff, some of this as the holographic stuff, and what I'll do is do a double there. I have got distracted again completely. It's usually good to get distracted, but when it's getting nowhere, not helpful. What if I have one of those? If I go, this is for sale, sort of thing, something this person. Actually, we could put this as part of this person's bedroom. This is his prized armour that's been handed down through his family for many generations. Okay, we will have to put a bed in there in a minute. Anvil. So, basket of wool. Okay, I know that would get one of my players interested, but why would I put that in there other than just to get their curiosity? I'm going to put that there to get the curiosity. This, I'm going to say, is valuable wool from the Alabama. I don't know why Alabama, but Oh, actually, I forgot bounty hunter thing on here. This is we haven't got a. Sorry, going on here. This is bounty hunter stuff. This is by guy from the Great GM. I think he. Don't know if he designed it, but this is to do with one of his role-playing games that he played. Wrote, something like that. And I've got to change that droid in a minute. So, no, we could just make the engineering underneath. Yeah, no, we could put it in here. Yeah, make that in a minute. I'm going to make it underneath. So. Oh no, that was going to be my place for the holodeck, not the holodeck transporter. That's 270 at the moment, so back to 90. You know, a number of times where I've done fruit pittings in the past and gone, do a 380 or 180 or 360, and they've only half turned. And it's like, oh, it's done. Alright, if you do 180, yeah, that is half a turn, but if you do 360, yeah, it's not quite. Other screen. There we are. Metal debris. That could definitely be like scavenger stuff. I don't necessarily need it for that. Retro controls launch. Okay. Why don't I want a big red button? How am I going to implement the big red button? Okay, next to the captain's chair. That does something. What chaos yet? I don't know. But I'm going to put a big red button there. Just for the fun of it. Okay. What if I have almost captain's personal room of interest? Okay. Oh. Now I know what I'm going to do there. Make that wall hidden and that one hidden, and we're gonna that did not work. And we can join these rooms up. That's better, that's what's supposed to happen. I need to, oh, that's not the one that was hidden. That was the one that was hidden. So unhide those walls. That looks really, really odd and stupid to me. No, it sort of makes sense. And I've got an idea. Ben has an idea. It may not be a good idea. It may not be a great idea, but it's an idea. So, just get that. Okay. What have I just done that? Oh, it's on that one. That's why. I'm going to delete that for a minute because it's in the way. Now, and this one here, I'm going to have like a little alcove thing. I don't know why this person needs so many little cubby holes, but he can have his own little man cave or woman cave, I don't know. I haven't actually decided whether this person is male, female, or none of the above. So, ooh, this is going. So I'm going to do the same, I think, with this one here. So let's get rid of that again. Could this be a team of people? Oh, I did say holograms earlier on, didn't I? So, that's maybe what I'm going to do. So, we've got to have a thing there. I know that is a universal term for everything. A thing, thingy-majiggy. So I've got to have some sort of consoles for flying the ship. Okay, it's not called console. Oh, I think it might be called screen. Oh, we do have consoles. This was what I sort of was hoping to find. Oh, no, okay. 182.75, let's see. Let's try 235. Can we make that 225? Now, do I, what, shall I go as how I said and have that as a person? I have some holograms, so, yes, and lovely picture of Growl. Double O-L, that's how you spell it, okay. What do we... you can't really tell it's way back, or at least from here it's not very well. What's Barstool? Okay. That is a big Barstool. I'll probably keep the slightly pissed version of me up there, but no, actually I was going to put like a stool there, but I'm not sure. Let's put it there just to see. I'm going to put it for the minute, see how it works, but I'm not convinced. So just changing that screen. Okay, we got various things down the side here, and I'm trying to get some inspiration from them. Oh, we want a bounty board of some kind. Advertising sign, advertising pillar. Okay, that's the 50%. Let's try that. Well, we were going to have like all the pads there, weren't we? So that's got to happen at some point. So we've made the angles there. What if I move that? I'm going to put that there. Actually, that doesn't really show because it's a circle. Yes, Ben, I can just put something straight there, but that does not make sense. No, it makes sense. That's just what if we've got to have the whole transporters there. Actually, we could make one of these the transporter rooms as well. That's there. I've got to change the chair sometimes. So, I do have a thing that I usually use for transporters, and I cannot remember what it's called or where it is. So I'm going to quickly go out of this, see if I can find one of my other maps that I have. Was this? Yes, that map has. I can see it there. I can see the symbols on it. I have not finished this, and this is something I had a go at while I've done a small map of a conscription class, and I've been for ages trying to really make it bigger. I do have another version of that, some pulpit. That's why I cannot remember the name, because it's completely random. well, not completely random, completely different to what I'm thinking it's called. So, okay, there we are. So, chat, can we remember what this is called? Because I'm probably going to forget quickly if I don't do this. And I am considering seriously cyberpunking this up. I've never really played Cyberpunk, but I've watched a few of the games occasionally and heard about one of the role-playing game versions. I like it. So, but then again, could I do two? No. I could, but I'm not going to. But yeah, I just fancy maybe cyberpunking this up. But these barrels do make a very good Star Trek barrel, and the mortal enemy of Worf. And sorry about any sound there. I know they've got too many dice, so but there's me saying I'm cyberpunking up, but I'm not impressed with half this stuff here. So door's going to probably be about there, and to be honest I probably should put some doors in. I'm going to have this one open and one closed. The bedroom can be closed, and that's. We're probably going to have problems trying to get through that door. And that sounds weird, but it's one of those things. So I'm looking at the time. How long have I been streaming now? Ooh, 1 hour 5. This always lasts longer than I think. So let's go back to the cyberpunk stuff. I might give up on that very quickly, but whoa, cyber body. That could be an interesting. That's called a gang tag. I got gang tag as in yeah, attacked by gangs like thingy majiggy. I forgot what the graffiti basically. Yeah. What? Okay, polish chair. That could be an alternative thing for the seat. For the seat, it is a seat. For the pilot's seat. Okay, I'm going to put it to the side a minute. It's a hologram going to be there, so not at the end of the world if we put it comfy. But that might be an issue for certain people. There may be a AI revolution. For the robots, for the droids. Okay, power lines. Okay, bins. Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to get to a. Actually, could I make the red lights there instead? I don't think we're going to get too cyberpunky, unfortunately. Oh, God, that's right. I just wanted it to be there for effects. So that's, oh God, yeah. So if I'm going to put lights in, I'm going to have to do it for the whole lot turns. That's so think we've got a couple more screens. We've got to do something with that room and that one there. We've got to at least give an impression that it's a bedroom. Oh, hang on, what was that? I said I was going to look at this earlier. Okay. It's only jetty floors, but sorry if you heard me knees banging against the desk, but no, I've got distracted again. Bed. Not quite yet for me, but Alright, is that? I'm sure there was beds in here. What would they be called? Anyway. Okay. Walls of Chaos. Okay, get that. Oh, Ben, you're an idiot. No, and nobody else in chat can call me an idiot. Okay. Maybe you can, but yeah. Okay. I'm in floors rather than items there. Okay, that's going to be that. Okay. Am I going to do my normal thing and have a bathroom in there as well? Ooh. One way I could probably do that is just put a little block there. Call that the shower room. I am probably a bit too obsessed. Well, not obsessed. I gotta make sure when I do these things that I actually put a little bit of realism in it. Where do they actually go to toilet? Where do they shower? Where do they sleep? Okay. Maybe I do that too much, but so we can do a slide wall somewhere if they got for a sink, if they want there. I'm gonna go. What's that? Water dispenser. What could we have? Some other liquid in there, or some people just really need water. Okay. Okay, I'll just find things in a minute. So that's the bed. Do they want a desk there? Probably have a little table, but not. It's not their main office. So we got to do this. Okay, I'm getting slightly irritated that I'm cutting my chin off, which is not necessarily a bad thing. I've probably got one too many there, but yeah. Actually, this is a not that I have this here. One of our players has Darbo as a talent. What if I have like some sort of gambling table there? Oh god, that's a massive table. What if I have some sort of entertainment room? I'm going to keep that in mind. That's okay. I'm going to can't have something that large. I haven't got a what if actually this is I got an idea. Ben's got an idea. Brain cells engaged. Okay, let's do a new level. Let's actually call this level the right name. So normal level. Yeah, what is normal? Okay, then we want the holodeck level. I know I'm deleting a level, but it's just as easy to type as to try to delete one. So we could almost make this a gambling room. And has that, when I've done a new level, got rid of the doors? Yeah, it has. That's annoying. I'm going to have to retype that. Okay. So. I've just noticed somebody's giving it a like, probably Olympus, but even if it's not Olympus, thank you for the like and thumbs up. So, what if we make this some sort of gambling room? So, or entertainment establishment. Even if the players are not here, we could go there on our night off when the players are not there. So, ooh, pool table. No, go. I'm gonna go poker table. It doesn't have to be. No, actually, it could be poker because this person has found out through about these people through a seller of information. They maybe have learnt about poker through that. So you know, as much as I think probably not suitable for this. Okay. Remember, I've got to put the windows in at some point. You can't have a ship without windows, and it's not just that one to show them the areas. Okay, so if I'm going to have that, I've probably done that at the wrong time because I'm going to have the issue when I'm putting the seats in to do that. So T set. Okay. Anyway, so I'm distracted. I got this session Friday. I want to try to do as much before I actually go to bed. So okay. When I done seat, having a billiard table is probably not the first thing I was thinking of. Oh, that's why that's called amphitheatre. The seat's broken. Okay. So actually that is going to go there, even though I've been distracted by that. Oh, I've got to change these around. Okay, that could work there. That sort of can work there. Zero, that should be right 370. No. Oh, hang on, what? No. 180 for that one. Okay. So Griff got to keep that. Maybe he sleeps on the holodeck, I don't know. Why not? I probably would if I lived in that world. Anyway, I can get rid of that bit, I don't need that there anymore. So this is probably the one where they're going to wake up. Let's want that. So I can't do it during the day for Friday for this, but I might be able to do this. Finish this off another day. Well, we're going to need to finish this off. So yeah, I might have to finish this off another day. Yeah, I could put actually. Ooh, didn't know I move that. Can I adjust that back to making this more look like a normal room? Why do I want normal? Could I do something slightly different? That completely random. I may still do a third level sometime depending on how much time I've got left. Okay, let's go back up to the normal 11. Okay, so this could be a good thing or slightly annoying thing. You can make it so you can see through the lower parts if you want to. This is very good for doing other rooms if you want to make them the same size. Not quite, can be irritating if you do it like that. If it's just in the way. Okay. Do I need? I'm probably going to need to have something for on these walls. I was thinking, do I need anything else in there? Probably not completely, but let's do another screen that you can have a look on your right. So. Got one blue and the rest of them completely other. Shame I could probably try to do, when I say blue I think it's more purple to be honest, but okay. Oh, I probably should have done this different one with a different screen. Yeah, something like that one instead. Okay. Put it there so I can get to the other one easily and then change that. Do I want some sort of prize on the site, some sort of trophy? Got to be something noticeable. Sorry. Dragons are never bad, but that's what we got? Tree stump, pile of treasure. What is it? Actually, that does look really good when it's like that, but that's not where I meant to put it. What if I was on the holodeck version of this, holodeck level, and I use that pile of gold? I like that. Okay, actually 2 seconds before I do need that screen. I don't need that screen, but I can use that screen for there. So, piles and piles of gold. guess on there, where isn't it? There we are. What have we had? You know, I was thinking, let's get rid of that person because it's up there, or should I keep that person under the pile of gold for them to realise it's a cybernetic. The thing is, they're going to ask questions. Why do I want to have questions of a person underneath a pile of gold? Okay, let's get this person so under the wall. So do move them forward. So okay, so think then. So they get transported on here. You've got one in one pit there, another one in another thing. We haven't got New York anymore, so we have. Hello, Walter. How are you? How are you? Hope you're well. Just going through. Jumping a hay bale, yeah. So. Yeah, I could put a hay bale in there, but that there is some gold. This is weird, and let's put in this. This is session on Friday. We got the team. They had just been beamed up onto a ship. They're in what appears to be either a prison or a cell, a prison or a cell, storage facility for them. They are going to come in up here. I'm pointing at the screen as if you can see where I'm pointing, but that's a glad you're well, Walter. So they're going to be in the cell. There at the moment. I'm going to make it that they appear on a holodeck. Because this person is going to be after Grow because of his background, because he's a bounty hunter in his past job. One of a couple of past jobs. And I realise waving over there doesn't do any good to the screen. Because I've just seen the image of me waving. And I found this big pile of treasure. I just like the look of it, and I want a random reason why to put it in the here for some reason. So there. So as you said, so they need to find a way to escape from here. I'm not sure yet. They've got to come up with the idea, but I need to put something at least there to do it. And sorry if you just heard a Discord sound there. I've got it on. I've muted most things, but there is some bits I haven't muted. So I need to have the prison cell doors there for them to escape. If you can think of, Walter, how Erica, Grow, and I've had a mind blank on the characters, the names there. Anyway, how David, Tracy, and Abel would escape. Feel free to jump in there, and I might try to help. You can, actually, you're probably going to have some bar. I'm going to have bars on the door, so Probably going to have Growl try to break the bars. Probably, yeah, with his amazing strength. So, but I've got to have another option just in case, for some peculiar reason, Growl doesn't. Well, it doesn't quite do the job. Okay, and there's the door. So. I had it planned that they were being beamed up on a ship. Could I? No, I've said the ship is coming, so actually, could I do something where they do, where I make them look like they're underground on the same planet? There's an option, actually. I did. That's given me an idea. Could I do something, change this to make this look underground? Because actually, this planet I've done, they've had a little bit of explore, and I have not said there is anything that looks like this inside. So, there's an idea. No, it's too much to change now. I wish I had that idea earlier on. Actually, I could have suddenly retconned something in there for that. So, so there we are. I'm debating whether we've got a little entertainment room here on the right, whether to have some holographic people there. They've got to work out that this is a holodeck. There could be, we've got that there, they could beam back down to the ground planet, and maybe they can see on this that there is an underneath, a fake underground area. Okay, they could find a secret door to a passageway on the ship / station. Find a secret door to a passageway. Okay. Well, sort of. I'll tell you what we got. I've got that there. I've put that there. What if I put this in a different place? Maybe under the... Good. Actually, what if I put that under the captain's or the person's bed there, that they could actually find down, and that could be one of the emergency escape routes out of the holodeck. So put that there. Okay. Yeah, I would like them to figure out, or we could not have them figure it out, and the person where they're going to take them will take them to, they're using the holodeck as a secret way to hide the person and delay them from trying to escape. So we could have them, if they don't find it, they would end up sorry, I'm just trying to get there. That's a bit, hopefully I've done that enough, but hopefully they can, if they don't find this out, we'll get to the location where they're handing them over to somebody, or they could, I was also thinking during the day is whether to do a, like an enterprise where they're trying to sell them off to auction to the almost the highest bidder and go, they've said meet us all at this location, various people that want them. I've got to work out who those are. One of them's going to be somebody who doesn't like grow. It may be somebody, him and his dad managed to hunt down and sell their father off or get rid of their father somewhere, and you've got the child who is now an adult who's fed up. Bit of a trope maybe, but somebody out buying out for revenge, something like that. I've still got we're 10:15 now, so just under 2 days, so 3 hours under 2 days to work this out. Anyway, hope it's warmed up over there in America. It's warming up here, but unfortunately it's still damp as anything. So if they've got that there, there's got to be an underneath for them to get to. So I need another floor. Maybe it is a bit dark, yeah. I've got to maybe try to do something lighter, possibly. I do usually have stuff a little bit lighter than that. Okay. What if we... I've suddenly forgot what I'm doing. So let's just copy the holodeck level there. So let's call this engineering. Okay, so means I've got to delete half of these, but that's fine. Where's the door? There. That's the where it's going to come down on the ceiling. So we need some stairs there, don't we? So instead of the bit there, we need some stairs. Yeah, it is. It is a revenge holographic holding area. Or maybe this person is just taking them to that person that is the revenge there. It's not stairs. What's it? Ladder. Mind blank now. So that's got to be about there. Okay. I can move that out of the way now. I know where the thing is. So we want a little bit of a engineering thing. Okay. So let's get rid of that room for the minute. Don't need that room. Okay. Ooh. Actually, what if I was making it one big room, but what if I just make that a little bit of a corridor? Unfortunately, I haven't had a proper look at it yet. I've only actually done, this is my second map I've probably done in the last 2 months, and actually, and the last one was that little ball ship. I didn't really look at it. I've got to have a look at it a little bit more. Fortunately, yeah. As much as I love making maps, I've been very bad at making maps recently, and it's okay. Save this before I press buttons. Let's have a look. Okay. Okay. I presume this is the thing I'm clicking on here. So, what's this? What the heck's this? What's it doing? Okay. Probably in the wrong bit. Anyway, let's get rid of that. Yeah, probably. Yeah, I've got to spend the time on there and actually have a good good look, because yeah, I've even though I'm paying for the sub, I've been neglecting it big time. Okay, so we want a little bit of an engineering, possibly. So when they come back up to the captain's ship, the captain's room, but in a bit more of a normal times, in a non-holographic area. Do you know, I'm trying to make this map small, and I've got enlarged it so much. Okay, so where? Okay, let's get rid of that for the minute because I'm so no. What do I want? I want something that looks like warp engines, or warp nacelle things, which I think I know where those are. I've got something in Bounty Hunter. So anyway, Walter, I'm looking forward to the game on Saturday. So hope you're not leaving the plans quite as last minute as I am. But for this, so let's make that bigger. Let's make that bigger. Do I want to do like a mini enterprise and have that going down the centre of the room? Okay, definitely not straight. Oh, okay. Of course, there's like things connecting to the back and to the left and stuff. So. No, I've really enjoyed the game Acton Cthulhu so far. I've got to probably put a couple of screens here or something. I think I'm starting to tire because I'm just going, what am I doing next? What am I doing next? Okay. I saw the cables and I was wondering what I can do with that. I'm not sure yet. Okay, little screen on the end, so realise I've got that at 200%. Oh, it's a broken screen, don't want that. To be honest, I don't need to make this complicated, really. To be honest, actually, you're semi-right. It's like, yeah, that I could actually do a Star Trek episode with World War II assets, actually. So like TOS era stuff. It's one of the reasons I actually like Acton Cthulhu. I love my history, and two of my favourite, I'm going to say time periods, because one's not, there's a bit more of a, you don't really call 1,000 years or 2,000 years depending on your version. a time period, but I love Roman history, and I also love World War Two history. I know because it's more recent, it's a bit more depressing, but yeah, my grandparents all served in one way or the other in the war, and it's because it was recent past for me. I can remember like wanting to know more about it and such like, and that's probably semi rolled over to like films and Acton Cthulhu as well. So that's. I'll probably gotta maybe make a second entrance to this. I don't. Just gotta try to work out where it goes or where it ends up. So yeah, let's just put a door here. Could make. Yeah, I was thinking, why would you have a door? Why didn't you open it? But just in case of you need to actually shut that area off for some kind of emergencies, and I've got to straighten those up. I'm not one of those persons who normally gets annoyed with things like that, but I might be on something like that. I might do. So we don't know that one. Let's. Okay, have I got that on proper squares this time? The number of issues I can remember us having with trying to get through a door because I've put it over 2 squares. Annoying. Okay, so I want the above level, so engineering, holodeck level. Where do I want a second one? This is sort of an office, so I might do another one in here, but maybe make it not quite as obvious. Thing is, I sort of want to make this realistic and semi-realistic, but I want to make it noticeably fake as well. What was that asset called? Round hatch. Oh, I wanted to do something for that room as well while I'm at it. I've got one entrance, I don't need too much at the moment. So that's got to give the captain a nice comfy chair. Ooh, that one works. Does he have a desk there? Or is it the opposite? No, I'm gonna have that there. Oh, thank you, Walter. I will do. Yeah, I'll say you say hi. And actually, at some point, we've got to have another chat about Draws Across the Star. I'd love to have you back on sometime. So, see you later. Thank you for jumping in. I really much appreciate it. Actually, the chair's in the wrong place. I need to have something to sit back onto it. Okay, rotation 180. Okay, so I wanted a table. Later, Walter, thank you again for popping in. Round table. Gonna have a book on that. Just gonna leave that deliberately to something. Gonna have something about the hunt. Ooh, right. Oh, turn the chair into a book. That would be a neat trick. That would definitely know they're in a hologram holo thing there. So, want one that does look a little bit tattered. So, what is this book? That's a very minor thing, but I want to come up with a name for this book. It might be even a... Actually, this is a fictional one. I don't think I necessarily need to make it a one they all know. Great. And yeah, so I can name these things, so if I click on it I can remember myself oh sugar, I should have saved that before I pressed enter before I save that. There, press enter. That's the thing to do. Don't forget to don't make those mistakes if you use Dungeonfog. So how am I going to go? I need to make some things in here. This is like a planning room. Oh yeah, I was going to put a thing under here as well. Okay, round hatch. So I've got to remember what these things are, because I cannot necessarily remember where these are. These ones I'll probably lock half these doors just for purposes. Do you know, I've done the stupidest thing. I've completely gone past that and forgot what it's called, a round hatch. I should just remember round because it is round. It'll be easy to remember. Round, round, get around, build it around. Okay. Or should I have one on the bridges too? Maybe if we're going to have that, I'm going to have an extra door into this room here, their tactical room, almost an escape route. Not that he's paranoid or anything, but he's paranoid. Well, at least it has to have a good escape route out of here. Is he stupid enough to go to actually make the holodeck different? I'm kind of thinking I need one more thing. Just one thing is okay, but I just need one other. But so clockwork, and of course this adventure is going to work like clockwork. Of course it is. Not. Oh, actually, while I'm thinking about what's to go in there, if I'm going to have another room, I need to. So that's there. I'm going to put my finger on the screen. You can't see this, but just so I remember where that is. So that was about there. Okay. Just want to. I made that mistake that time. It's not stairs, it's a ladder. It's only a ladder. What? Oh, I've made that other mistake again. Going in the wrong place. Okay. So that's going to be... Oh, I've got to build the thing first, so... Sure, I'll remember where that is. I'll go. Not as relevant. I can leave that there and stop by. That not worry about that vision. I don't necessarily need to see it because all they're going to see are those corridors. So I know one of the things or advice for drawing maps is always have multiple ways in it. I don't necessarily completely subscribe to that, but if it makes sense to have two entrances or more than one entrance, like a house where you have a back door, a front door, windows, and stuff like that, yeah, by all means do it. If it doesn't really make sense, doesn't need to do it, but the advice is reasonably good. It's always nice to have a multiple ways in, because if you somehow miss that, especially if it's a secret one, hard to find it, it could derail the story. But in this case, I don't think it would derail the story if they don't find this. I think because we'll just end up on somewhere else where they can escape. So it gives the opportunity. This is just a way of escaping earlier, or sorting out the situation earlier. And I'm just trying to find a way of some tools, just to make this not necessarily look more messy, but what's workbench tools? That works sort of, but I don't know if I want to give that impression that they're using they're just using a mallet to keep it together. Okay, to be honest, I think I'm in a good place, so I'm just going to have a quick there, and I will do it there. So I am realising I'm muttering there. Actually, this is one of my favourite assets for engineering, as I completely forgot about it. What if I? So I've probably got to move that screen up so it looks more over the bits. But yeah, some of these are my favourite assets for doing engineering stuff. I'll probably use them too often, and hey ho. I know you can. There's a company you can buy some stuff from that make it look a bit more Star Trek-y, but I need the money at the moment, so anyway, what if I put that there, and there is a straight version of those, there it is, which, oh actually, what if we have this one here, just rotate it a little bit, probably in the, yeah, I've done it in the wrong direction, 70, only one number left to do out of that. Let's make that a little bit bigger so it fits in. Yeah, that's a bit better. Okay, so that one I want to move down because I wanted to make it like, yeah, that looks better. Actually, 2 seconds. I want to move that because I want to. That's one downside. When you do it like a left or right to do it slightly, you end up doing a lot more moving. There we are. It's like goes in slightly bigger slots than I want. Okay. Okay, that is now. Let's just see if I'm in a reasonable position. Yep, that looks good. Good. Well, when I say good enough, I am happy with that. I could fiddle around with it a lot more, which I may do. Okay, I've got to put something in that. Actually, I've got to put something in that room. Maybe that's a room. It doesn't have to be full. They don't have. They can be part way through their adventure, and I want to put under there and under there the circle thingy majiggy. So when they come back up, hang on, that's not what I want. Okay, anybody in chat remember what it's called? Because I cannot. Other deck level. Okay. Round hatch, not circle. Round. Ben, we've got to have words. Do you know, I find that annoying. You go to highlight to do the delete and type over it. It does not work. And escape, I find that annoying. I'm so used to doing that in other things. It's so one feature on here, I've been doing it slightly wrong earlier, but if you click on the item, if you want to go it down one level, as in you want to go under the last object you put in, you put that. If you want to go it, get it right to the so that was bringing it forward, you press on that. If you want to put it right down to the bottom level, which I do on that one because it's on the ground, it's got everything's going to be above it, you press on the bottom one there. So it's going to be the same for that. And that goes over there. Oh, 2-1. Yeah, I want to change that again because I decided to do that. Okay. I think I am happy with that for the minute. So what I'm going to do is say thank you very much for visiting. I am on Twitch like this, but I'm also on YouTube, as I know 2 of you jumped in from YouTube, Olympus and Water. Please come and visit. I have got a Star Trek Adventures game with, funny enough, Olympus and a lady called Touch of Pink Fizz, or that's a streamer name. She has a YouTube channel. Olympus is on Olympus 0511. But yeah, I do Star Trek and Star Wars stuff on my channel, i.e. Trek Wars. And then the fantasy bit is, because I do some world building, you never know, I might do some D&D stuff. So yeah, come on to the channel. We do a Star Trek versus Star Wars. We do a show with Olympus and a few other people, including Walter and the aforementioned Arwen, which we've mentioned before. I've got a Star Trek Adventures game, as I said there. I do some Star Wars The Old Republic playthroughs on the live version, and then I'll have the cutscenes on the normal video, and I do a lot of shorts related to those 3. Thank you for watching, and live long and prosper.